Hello, everybody, wherever you may be, from coast to coast and sea to shining sea. My name's Larry. My call sign in amateur radio is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Welcome to Ham Radio Live, a very short little look, one final look at the radio that I hoped I would never sell, ever. The Yaesu FTDX 5000 MP Limited. Now, to kind of paint the picture of why I'm doing a YouTube show on this today, I have a buyer for this radio, and it was funny. I'd put up my other radios for sale, which was, of course, the 7610. And it's hard to sell either one. This is hard to sell either radio. The 5000, obviously, tough to sell. The 7610, tough to sell. My ALS 1306, the 1200 watt sideband amplifier, that just is right in the box still. Just came out of the box from Ameritron. John there just checked everything out on it and went through a full diagnostic for me. And then he replaced MOSFET that was blown and any other problems. He just corrected them. So thanks to John and Ameritron for taking good care of Larry on that. Quick welcomes. This is basically about showing these items because I don't have a lot of time in my day. And this is to show a buyer that has purchased the 5000 that the radio works well, and that what he's getting is the very best that I have, maybe next to my 7610. That's kind of how I'll put it. First up, welcome Martin, Pop Echo 9 Tango India Golf, all the way from Holland. It's very much my pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming, my friend. Good to see you. Real quick. Wine and Womerans, Namibia. That's Africa in the house. Big applause. Hi, Winan. Happy Friday evening to you there. Color Me OD, welcome as well. Lionel and William in Ohio. William, thank you for the huge gift you gave to help my brother get to Hawaii. I cannot say enough how much that means to me on GoFundMe. Thank you. Ron Walensky, Arlington, Washington is here. Hi, Ron. November 8, Whiskey Charlie Romeo. And Scott in Colorado. Welcome, Scott. Kilo Fox Zero, Lima Sierra X-Ray. Now, the FTDX 5000 is, of course, a radio that's no longer in production. Great super heterodyne design. The 9000 came first, and it was a huge radio, very expensive. And then they took the best of the 9000, minus the Mute tuners and all of that from the MP model, and put together the 5000. Went on for, I think it was 13 model years. This radio was available. And it took me 2 years to find it. So I'm just going to briefly try and not shake the camera with my hand too much, just to show the front end, just to show what kind of condition this is in. The key to these radios, and I've had so much feedback coming back on this sale of people looking for this radio. It took me 2 years to find one in this condition. Everything works. VFOB, of course, if you move it up and you want to be able to use VFOB, you control it here. Your filtering right here just controls the width of your receive filter. Variable RF tuning, which is, I think, phenomenal. It's an outstanding tool that they use, and I'm trying to look behind me at my monitor as well as look ahead of me at the radio, so bear with me. The digital noise reduction on both VFOs, which is great. You can turn the DNR on the first one by just pressing the button, which is simple to do. But the radio itself is just so fantastic. I want to show an audio real quick of how variable RF works because it's such a cool tool. Let me turn the radio volume up. Again, sorry for the noise. Sorry for the shaky camera, I should say. Holding one camera, looking back at the monitor of YouTube is a bit of a challenge, so I thank you for your kindness. Okay, hold on. Let me let you hear a little bit of variable RF here.
The handle here is Mike. Mary Ida T. Edwards. Mike's the handle.
Variable RF tunes it in, brings the signal in. Bring it to the highest volume level, and then just hit the DNR and just bring it in. Turn the volume up here a little bit. You take it out, and that's the difference. It's a fantastically built radio. a lot of buttons similar to the 101D and MP series of today's SDR Yaesu, the hybrid that they have. Fantastic radio. This is the one I didn't want to sell. I love super heterodyne radios. They've got a special place in my heart. And most of you guys know, if you've been here a while, this is the radio that I did not want to have to let go of. Let me give you a better view of it here, because I do want to show it works well and that the buyer has nothing to worry about here. So that's really what I'm trying to do. So I apologize for any shaky camera work. If you'd like to email me, reach out at info@hamradiolive.org. Try and answer those as fast as I can. Also, if you'd like to get an amateur radio, great way to do it. Contact the local club. They'll help you get started. Contact the American Radio Relay League. That's how I did it. www.arrl.org. Hit the contact us bar. Just tell them you want your license and where you live. They have a big catalog of radio clubs worldwide that can help you get your license. Simple. www.arrl.org. All right. Let me just quickly say hello, because a lot of people have piled in, and I don't want to be disrespectful. Roger McKeon with Molly, welcome both. Kilo Juliet 7, Lima Lima X-Ray, Molly makes K9, welcome. Andy New, Mike 7, Charlie Union November, Bristol, UK is in the house. Hi, Andy. It's good to see you guys. Also, Duke of Rodtown, thank you for coming all the way from Canada. It's great to have you part of the show. All right, here is the radio again, and one of the big things about this radio that I liked is in the back panel. All right, so much connectivity here. All right, you can hook up a transverter to it, add 2 meters, 70 sems if you want to, but look to the left there and you see all the antenna ports, including a dedicated receive antenna. This radio is built for serious DXers and or contesters. That's really what this radio is for. People who love to tinker, love to tweak out the frequency and just tune it in perfectly, and have a very high-performing radio. 200-watt output on this. Let's take a quick look. I want to show that it does work for basically, so this gentleman who's purchasing it, hold on, knows that it's working, and somehow something came on his screen here. Why? Oh, YouTube popped up. Okay. Let's show you the shared. Just a second. This is a Kiwi SDR, so the web Kiwi SDR out of Colorado, and we're going to be on 18.153, so on 17 meters. There's just so much people on 20 and 21, and 20, 18, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It's a hard take, guys. Excuse me. Oh gosh, tough on the 20-meter band. 15 is pretty busy. 10's pretty busy as well. We're just gonna go on 17 and just show real quick the radio and the audio. Let y'all hear it one more time. And this is killing me to do this. So let's just check frequency real quick and see what we can do. Checking frequency availability. Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'm gonna drop out the audio for you here on my end, just so you can hear the audio that will be on the other side. So I'm going to turn it back up here to 153 to the radio side, so we're on the same frequency. And apologize for this being kind of a little wonky. It was put together kind of at a last minute thing, just try and help this gentleman know that this is a good radio. I'm going to mute the mic. You're going to hear the radio out of Colorado. Here we go. Frequency availability. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. All right, that's a little bit hot on the mic gain, so I'm going to pull that back just a little bit. So let me just kind of pull back the mic gain on this and give it a little cleaner sound. It's got a wonderful sound to it, a very good transmit sound, and I don't want it to come across that harsh. So let me show you what I'm doing real quick. There's it's kind of a little wonky on how you change everything on this radio, because it's built for serious DXers, really is, but there's so many knobs and you got to know exactly where to go, all right? So what I'm doing here is I'm adjusting my mic gain here. RF power is here, and then it has a display over here where you see the just below the frequency. If you turn the outer knob, that's the power. So outer knob, you can see we're right here. Okay, so you'll see that number go down. See, it's down to 50 watts. It's up to 200 watts. That's the power indicator. So let you know how far you're going. Let's try it 50 watts. We're going to turn the mic gain down next. That's the inner ring, so the middle one here. Let's turn it down to 50 as well. So we'll go 50, 50. Trying to make the same exact thing here. So we're going to do the exact same call, and we'll hopefully be able to make it all work for you. So give me a second here. Let me mute my microphone again. That's probably going to be helpful for you. So give me a chance. We'll change screens, and hopefully you'll hear it real well. Here you go.
Checking frequency availability. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
There you go. So definitely works. As to making cues and stuff, we can try it. I'm at 18153, so if anybody wants to make a quick call, we can do it fast. 18153. I'll put you on the radio here so you can see it. And again, for the buyer that's purchasing this is the best condition 5000 I found. It was just beautiful. And I apologize for the barking dogs. I'm on my own right now. My brother's still asleep, and I really don't have anybody to kind of keep an eye on him for me right now. So bear with me on that. Refocus the camera. Technical difficulties are here. So there we go. All right. Let's try and see if we make a call. We're at 18.153. I'll pull up, I probably don't need to, but I'll pull up the power. Let's go to 75 watts. And so we're at 75, and we're running about 50 on the mic gain. So you can kind of see it here real quick. Again, below the VFO frequency knob, the number below in green changes. So we're going to go to 75 watts. Yep, there we go. And mic gain, we're going to keep it, we'll leave it at 50. It doesn't need to be any more than that, so 50. 18.153 if somebody wants to say a big howdy do, and we'll see if we can make that all work. By the way, changing everything is simple on this radio. There's not a whole lot of stuff you got to worry about. There just isn't. It does so well in terms of its ability to, quickly change, quickly move, do all the things it needs to. The one thing that's kind of frustrating is how long it takes to tune. So when you're tuning, it takes a long time. The tuning is still going on. You can tell by the SM500 above, it's still tuning. So yeah, it takes a long time to tune it, but once it does, it works pretty well. So let's just see if we can make a quick call to somebody out there that's watching the show, and hopefully it'll be with you. Sorry, keep you on the radio end of it here, and I'll put me in the bottom corner. So just give me a chance to do that. And there you go. By the magic of what we're doing here, we got a split screen. All right, let's turn up the radio. I'll turn down this piece here. Someone sounds like they're tuning up on frequency. Here we go. All right. So we got somebody playing. So we'll tune up 3. Let's go to 156. Sorry, down. We're going to change again because people are kind of hopping on frequency in the wrong way. We're at 18.152 on 17 meters. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Got some noise. Hold on. I'm trying to find an open spot, to be honest. Go above. Hopefully 18158 will be fine. Okay, so frequency 18.158. Let me check frequency, make sure it's available first. Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. See how it goes. And thank you. By the way, I want to say hello to Luca all the way from Italy. Italy, my gosh, he's a good MFJ guy there in Italy. Luca, it's nice to have you. Thanks for coming. Happy Saturday to you over there, almost. All right, here we go. Checking frequency availability. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. All right, no, I'm on same frequency. Oops, I was. Okay, give me a second. All right, now we should be fine. I'll move you to shared screen. And let's see if we can make a call. Here comes the audio from the radio. I'm going to turn the lead down a little bit, just a little bit down on my end, okay? Checking frequency availability.
Checking frequency availability. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November.
Okay, so let's see if we can make a quick CQ call. I'll make one final point and we'll be out, okay? CQ on 17.
CQ on 17. Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilo 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ, anyone, anywhere. From the state of Oregon, this is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Kilowatt 7 Hotel November calling CQ. CQ 17, Kilo 7 Hotel November, calling CQ and listening. Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike.
Bless his heart. Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike.
Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. Hello Mike, good to hear you again. How are you?
This is Bill in Roger, Larry. This is Bill in Wisconsin. Bravo India Lima Lima. You are coming in 5757 into Northwest Wisconsin. Back to you.
Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate the signal report. That's nice to get that from you. How's Kelly doing? You guys doing okay over there?
Roger, and Larry. Yeah, we're just happy to be putting up our Christmas tree, and I heard you, or I saw that you're on YouTube, and I thought I'd give you a quick call if you were doing the radio. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. Give me a second. I'm going to make the power go up to 200. Let me get a signal report from you there, okay?
Roger, standing by.
Okay, so now at 200 watts, let me just show you real quick. We just turned the power up. Hey, Bill, this is Larry, Kilo 7 Hotel November. How's the audio now?
You're a little bit stronger, Larry. You're 5'8", 58 into Wisconsin now.
That's great, Bill. Thank you so much. It's nice to say hello to you. Hope you and Kelly had a great Thanksgiving. And I want to thank you for helping me to do this short little snippet about the Yaesu FTDX 5000. MP Limited. That's a big mouthful.
Roger. I looked that up on the. I looked up from your Discord channel. I was looking at that radio. That's a very nice radio. I'm sorry you have to sell it, Larry.
Thank you, Bill. It's really nice to say hello to you. Thanks for helping me out with this and wishing you the very best of 73s. Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. Kilo 7, Hotel November. God bless you and Kelly, and thank you for everything, my dear friend.
Kilo 7 Hotel November, this is Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. God's blessings to you and your family, Larry, and 73, and wishing you all the best from both Kelly and myself. 73, my friend.
73, thank you, Bill. Anyone else still on frequency?
Mike Oscar.
Just a second, I got somebody in the background ending in Oscar. Again, please.
Alpha 7, Mike Oscar, Jacksonville, Florida.
My goodness. How are you, my friend? Nice to hear from you.
Well, nice to hear from you, Larry. You're coming in about 5 or 3 at variables. It varies with the airwaves out there, but good to hear from you.
Yeah, I've got you here at about a 53, 5.3 on this side too. The antenna's not high for 17. Should be up a little bit more. But definitely can hear you. And again, thank you so much for saying hello. Happy Thanksgiving and a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours, my friend.
And the same to you, Larry. And the best to you and your family. Believe me, the best. So, Kilo 7 Hotel November, Alpha 7, Mike Oscar.
Thank you, my friend. 73 and the best to you and yours. This is Kilo 7 Hotel November. Anyone else still on frequency? All right, Kilo 7 Hotel November. I'll be 73 on QRT. So there you go. That's the radio. And you know, again, the hard part for me. Sorry about this. Let me turn which one down, right? Which knob? Either the WebSDR or that one. So that was a couple of good calls, and it's a fantastic radio. For people that are looking for this radio, let me share my knowledge of what I can tell you. Number one, this is really important, okay? Because the OLEDs on the side, the very bottom right, let me show you really quick. Most of you probably already know this, but these three LEDs right there, they're OLEDs. Yaesu made a big change to them in radios that were manufactured starting in 2016. All right. The original ones up to 2015 had a dimming problem. So they would go dimmer versus, being able to hold on a second, guys. Hang on. I have a mic problem. Now, come here, you little bugger. I told you this has been kind of like my Monday. Hang on. All right. So these OLEDs can be kind of a problem, all three of them here. And these are really great tools that you use to be able to tune the radio right through here. In 2016, Yaesu put together a much better design for those OLEDs. And I'm sorry, this is so wacky here. Don't mean that. It's hard to hold the camera that's over here with the cord that's tight and make it all work. Hope you understand that, so bear with me. When Yaesu made their change in 2016 to upgraded OLEDs, they found that the newer ones didn't dim, they didn't get lines in them. So if you're looking for a 5000, look at the year and ask if they've been replaced. All right, that's a big deal because that's expensive. So find out if the OLEDs have been replaced. Number two, if it's a 2016 or newer, and you can tell by the serial number, then you have the updated OLEDs, all right, you do. But always ask if there's been any service work, any kind of things that have happened to the radio. This one is exactly as I got it. I haven't used it a ton because I just wanted to keep it in great condition. Kind of crazy, right? But that's what I did. So thank you for all coming. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being a part of this. We are now, so by the way, the radio also comes with the FH2 control pad. So that's part of what the MP Limiteds came with, and the MPs too. So it just helps to control the radio quick with a keypad. My point is, because of your kindness on the GoFundMe page, and I mean thank you when I say that, it looks like the 7610 hopefully will stay. I have that and the ALS 1306 still for sale. The 1306 I dropped today at a price of $27.50 plus shipping. That's 1200 watts solid state it'll auto band change for you, so changes bands automatically. It's a very good amplifier, and it's just been serviced through Ameritron, so it's literally like a new amplifier with everything done. So that's on QRZ QTH, and I've told people first come first serve. I hate to sell anything more, but if we sell that, then the legal fees and the Hawaii trip are like that close. The GoFundMe a little bit more. We're good. We had a football game to go to today, by the way. We were supposed to see Oregon versus Oregon State. Had the tickets for 3 months. Karen got hurt at work, and she can't go because she can't walk very well. It's hard for her to walk. So we gave up our tickets. The good news is the money will go into Bob's Hawaii Fund. So I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for understanding. It's just about showing the radio and that it works brilliantly, and it's such a wonderful radio. I was stuck, quite honestly, between the 7610 and the 5000. It was almost a coin flip for me because I use the 7610 all the time. I rarely use the 5000, but the 5000 was the one I never wanted to let go of. And of course, it's the one that everybody started, writing me back and saying, well, how much is shipping to 03156 or whatever? And it just went on and on and on. And it sold the day before Thanksgiving. And it broke my heart because that was the one I didn't want to sell. So go figure. But it's for a good cause because my brother's health is deteriorating quickly now. He's sleeping a lot more than he was. And the doctor said that'll be the first sign of things. So we don't have probably till February to make this trip. It'll have to be probably in January. The sooner the better. Thank you for what you've done to help my family on GoFundMe. Thank you for your prayers, your kind thoughts as well. Those are just as valuable to us. We're probably, I think I put in the Discord page as I figured the dollars and cents out, about $700 shy, just 700 shy now on the GoFundMe page from saying, okay, we're good. We're totally good now. But it's because we have legal fees in the Hawaii trip. And we want to stay out of probate because that would be awful with Bob. So anyway, thank you for listening to Larry's dorky little video here, and the camera shakes and all that stuff. I don't like to produce shows like this, and I certainly don't want to have to go ship that radio right now, but a buyer bought it, and oh man, I hope he loves it like I have. It's been special. Final words. Rick Valkenberg, welcome. Nice to see you as always. Thanks for coming. Let's see, we also have Lionel. Thank you again for being here. I think that's just about everyone. Rodney's here from Holland. Rodney's the one who put together the GoFundMe page in the first place. Rodney, thank you. Thank you very much. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, my friend. Wouldn't be in this place. Chris, Digital Analog Ham is here. Thank you. He says, we're nearly 1/3 of the way. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. We are actually 2/3 there. The goal, see what Rodney did, just so people aren't confused about the GoFundMe. The goal says $5,000, but that was for me not to have to sell anything. So if I didn't sell the 7610, if I kept the ALS 1306, and if I was able to also hold on to the radio, the FTDX 5000 here, I would have everything taken care of. But what has happened is, because of everything, I didn't want to put such a high goal out there on GoFundMe. So that's why the 5,000's gone now. So that drops that goal quite extensively. We aren't like a long ways away. We're 2/3 of the way there now. At 1,500, I think it was. If we can just get even to 221 right in there, we're golden. We're golden, provided that hopefully the amplifier will sell. I'm probably not selling the 7610 now. I think we make it work and be close enough to make everything work. But it wouldn't have happened without all of your help. Thank you very, very much. All right. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for coming to be a part of the shot. Yeah, and Ron, you're right. He does have a big heart. It's his idea. And I thank you, Rodney, for what you've done. My name is Larry. My call sign is Kilo 7 Hotel November. As always, if you have any questions regarding this radio or the 7610 or one of the other radios I've talked about in the channel, please let me know. I'll be happy to give you my thoughts. This is my favorite superhet ever. It's my number one, and it breaks my heart to say goodbye. Thanks for being here around the world, wherever you may be. God bless you. Thank you for being amazing friends. Goodbye, everybody.